I'm gonna hit her with a pepper spray. You just slide over. Choke on that hoe. You just slide over. I cover this area. I'm with you. I cover this area. Down on your goddamn knees now! Down on your goddamn knees now! Hands up above your head! Hands up, do it now! Hands up, do it now! Stay on me. I got you. Stay on me. I got you. And we're really clear about that. Police, get down! Hands up now! Drop to your knees now! Hands up now! Drop to your knees! Hands up! Down on your knees! Hands up! Down on your knees! Police! Hands in the air now! Get on the ground now! Get down! Get on the ground now! Hey, hands up now! Get down on your knees! Put your hands up! Police, down on the ground! Hands up! Police, down on the ground! Don't fall behind me. I must have come restraining.
Where is shit? Fucking go, nigga, go. Motherfucker in here somewhere. You shot him twice.
I'll probably just come tomorrow, because I'm being able to go to, I had to take him to the dentist appointment at 4, I was off today, but I had to take him to the dental appointment and everything for today. We went over to the mall, got platters, then, did a little run around, so probably just tomorrow. I'll call mom and stuff. Alright, love you.
Uh-oh. Break it down, bro.
Hands up, drop your knees.
God damn it.
Get down on your knees. Get down on your knees. Get down. Get down. Keep your hands up. Hands in your bag. Do it now. Please tell the ground. LSPD, don't move. Down the ground.
Me too. That's what I did. I didn't even close out. And then, I think I was around one, I was doing something, or whatever. Then, I got up at around 2:30,
Hands up. Do it now. Get down. Hands go down. Drop to your knees.
Like the lawn has like chicken, teriyaki, like Christmas pizza. Like I feel like when they were sweaters, so we were in the area, they just want to come all out the sweaters, see, See, the only difference why I like going at the mall is they cook it right here, so it's nice and hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, but sometimes when I get my food, I'm not talking about it don't really be hot, because it's already like here, like in the thing, but they don't have much fresh, but we ain't got the teriyaki chicken breast, and vegetables, and they got some white rice, and I had got fried rice. Alright, it's like alright, it's not bad. It's like $12, but I'm like, well, what? Saturday, and Sunday, but I'm off Monday. So, you know what I mean? And that's why I say,
I'm trying to stutter and shit music.
Hands on your head.
he keeps telling me too, like, you know, he keeps saying, like, and the weight in the cars, like, you know,
On the ground now.
so long, you know what I'm saying? It seems like it's so long around. There's no lights or nothing. It's sometimes 422 is okay because I get no lights. It's just like, you know, you can see where it's going and all. But
Down on your knees. Get down.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Like, I'd be like, oh my god. But like I said, I might just leave at like 6:20 tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to leave at 6:30 and go running around and do. I mean, and like I just started with it. You know what I mean? But I mean, like,
LSPD, don't move.
and that's what I do. And that's what I do. I mean, you know what? Like,
Tell me what's going on.
like 7:05, 7:06, but that's still really, like, he had like
Down on
7
your
minutes
knees.
grace period, but don't nobody never like say anything like,
Please keep your
stuff
hands
like
up.
that, but that's why I say I just leave at like 6:30
Get down.
and you know, it's like sometimes once I go around the park and they get up the all way, sometimes I be ready to turn back around. I was like, you know what, like, I ain't gonna lie, I be like, oh, cause I still have like hours here, you know? But then once I'm like, you know, a little bit, like once I start getting like a little bit tired of first school, my anxiety, then I'm like, okay, I'm here, you know what I'm saying?
What did I do?
I'm here, alright.
Wilson.
Let me talk to you.
No. Shut up.
Hands up above your head. Hands up above your head.
Yeah, right. Shut the hell up. Shut your ass. Kiss mine. Come on, move. You're like some damn student. Move out the way.
It's not too late to let me go.
Not too late for me to hit you.
Hands up, who is on my right? Get down, I want to see heads. Get down, I want to see hands up.
When I got off yesterday, I was just like thinking to myself, like, I don't, you know what, I don't even feel like being 5 days either. But then, you know, like I thought about it one day, you know, and then, I mean, sometimes one day, well, I did that a few times when the car was down. But the only thing about catching the bus is, I have to leave out of here. Like right now, I can, like when I drive, I can leave out of here at 6:30. When I get up at like 5:30, 5:40, well, I have like a, you know, still like almost 50 minutes to throw my clothes on, you know, that's put my, but the only thing about the bus is the bus leaves at 6 o'clock. So I have to get up, but I can't get up. I can't even get up at 5:30 and throw myself on because sometimes a half an hour is just not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like by the time you go, by the time like you get up, you go to the bathroom. Well, it's already 5:30. You know, if I get up at 5:30, it'll be already 5:35, 5:40. And then not only that, I'm gonna have to you know, I think I'll probably get a ride to the transportation center. So even if I got down there, like, because I know for sure it leaves at 6 o'clock. And it wasn't good for us not having to drive on 422, but the ride is like 43 minutes. The ride, my ride in the morning is like 30 minutes. The ride from Norristown to Saratoga, that's like 40 minutes. It was like 40 minutes, but it's just, you're getting up. I would have to probably get up there probably like 5 o'clock. But if I get up at 5 o'clock, get myself together, well, I got 45 minutes there because at 5:45, I'm going to have to go down to the bus terminal and get on that 6 o'clock bus. And it's just something. And Mom, that right there is a little tiring too because when you just sit, when it's like 5:45 and you're, you know, sashaying down or whatever, and you're sitting on that bus from like 6 o'clock to like, you know, 6:48, 6:50, I can really like drift off in the morning at that time, and then it's like, you know, it's like coming back home is the same thing. It's, you know what I mean? It's like so that's why I just said, for all that, like, you know, I'm just gonna just drive myself, because I can just get up at like 5:35, 5:40, get together. that shit's dirty. But it's just the way people drive sometimes makes me sick.
Put your fucking hands up!
Everybody is just like, I know, either they're running late or when they're either running late in the morning. Some people just drive fast, like, and they're coming home. Maybe they're happy or hyped that they're coming home and trying to get off that they're hyped that way too. But like I said, like whatever. If I'm not, I mean, like and you know, I'm not doing bad things slow. You know what I'm saying? People just be like, you know, all ass and like. Yep. And guess what? And guess what? The speed limit on 422 is 55. But still, people be like 80, 90, like, I mean, like, flying bodies. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever. But, like I said, I'm going to leave here tomorrow at 6:30. I'm going to still do how I normally do. And that's it. I just can't wait for the Friday, Saturday, and I guess like I was when I was in Crosstown and stuff, it was so good. It's like you get so good in Crosstown or the Crosstown and that was only like 12, 13 minute drive compared to all the Crosstown. You know what I'm saying? Just took my time and I said, no, I already know that I want to hit that one. But sometimes
Let's go.
well, I feel like our shit is like, you know what I mean? That's no point. We're all there. That's why on the weekends when I do work, that's what I do. I leave here at 7. And I'm like, you know what? It's the weekend. Ain't nobody like really go. Like people are still there and stuff. But since I've been doing that, I'm gonna try to get work on the weekend, probably like 7:30. You know, like 7:30, like 7:35. Because that's the weekend instead of 6:30. Yes, I leave at 7 o'clock, and it's not that much traffic on the weekend how it is like a weekday. You know what I mean? So I might get here like, you know, still like 7:48 or something. But I'm glad I'm off Monday. So, you know, like I'm off. I'll be after these days. I'll be off Monday. Then I just go to my Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So then, like we always say, once you have a couple days of like woosah, then you be like, you know what I'm saying? All right, it's not the job. It's not the job. It's just like the traveling and yes. The traveling and the people, yes. Right. See, I wish I had this schedule. I wish I had that schedule. Wawa, but I seen her like with a shirt on, and that's what I thought to myself, like, because it was like early. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? It was like early enough that you would have thought she would have been there, but I was saying to myself, maybe, I don't know if Arby's is still open or not, I don't know, but whatever happened, maybe she just went to Wawa, you know? Yeah. Yep. Move forward. You gotta move forward. That's what I'm saying. Yep. You got days to chill. Yep. You got a couple of days to like relax your mind, relax like your mental for a little bit. You know what I mean? And then go back. I get that. Yep. Exactly. Pretty much. Yes. Exactly. Right. Yes. Yep. And wait, Mom. You've been here like more than. When did you start here? I forgot. Okay, it was in March. You did that? You didn't tell me that. I'll get my extra did. A couple of y'all got. A couple of y'all, right? Okay, maybe. I know that's right. Yeah, use it whenever, right? Oh, wait. So you can get this water enough? Why? Okay. Uh-huh. Right. Now I see. Well, it's still there. It'll probably be a card. And I heard, well, Danny had called me a little, like probably like 5 minutes before he had called me. I guess Dana must have called me from he must have got the tourist that, like, your number or Dad's number, he probably picked up, he probably got it. But that's what I was talking to Dad, like, a couple minutes ago, and then I know he said, can you take this?
Open for business. Open for business. Out the way, sir. Out the way, sir. Mr. Day. Mr. Day. Get the ground now. Get the ground now. I'm not talking to light. I'm not talking to light.
Well, when I was yesterday, it was me, Georgie, and Marcella. Carla, she wasn't there. It's like I'm not saying it was better when she was there, but you know, when it's, I'm not even gonna say she's a troublemaker, but like when the gossip wasn't all like the weird stuff in here, it's just you're not easier to block different stuff out. When somebody's constantly like saying something or coming up to you, I just you know what I'm saying? Yes. Yep. Yep. Oh, well, like, I get uncomfortable. I know. Hands up. That's how, that, yep. Mom, that's how she is. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, everything is like, like, you know, of course, I get it, but like I said, if I say warning or we say warning, okay, fine. You need not to, like I said, you don't have to keep like coming into my area like you can. Nobody's really saying anything but like when I'm at work, Mom, and they don't say nothing to me, but they might say something to her. You don't even do my position. The only time you might do my position is when I'm off. Then you I'm not working. You went ahead and you're out of the I don't know. I'm not worried about like nothing. I'm not worried about like none of it. That's why I just sometimes when I get there, I just be like already go. I be already like you're not like oh my gosh, but once I told her like the other day, you know, in the nicest way, like you know what I mean, like you know, like why are y'all around my area? You know what I mean? Like and I didn't say it meanly, but sometimes you have to just like say how you feel and. Like I mean, I didn't say it ignorantly or make her feel, but like listen, like why are you on Wanda over here? Nobody's really saying nothing. You're like chilling in my car and Wanda's in the hall. Like is everything okay? And I tried to tell her like, I'm really not here. I'm not here with nobody really said. They don't say to me. I don't let that shit bother me. You know what I'm saying? I said, Carly, like, nothing against you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you cool and all, but I don't really come here for like the God stuff and like chit chat. I just do like I told her, I said, I just do my agency. She's like, you know what? But I just hate people that always something like always have to have something going on. But they're the ones that you ain't even really doing like your area all like that. You know what I'm saying? But then you want to try to be important, try to help me out on mine. You don't have to get brownie points and try to show love and try to help me out. You don't have to do that. Like I like doing books for because I don't want to be sitting there around 2 o'clock. I mean like around 12:30, 1 o'clock and saying, yeah, I'm up here guys, I'm really doing whatever because I've done all this. That's the only reason why I like doing books because you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want areas, whatever, take my break mile, then I go in there and I still have some time from like, you know, 1:20, 1:30 to that take me up to 3 o'clock. You don't have to like, you know, because like, you know, like you don't have to help me out. You don't have to like, you know what I'm saying, follow up with you, like I don't care about you. I just care what you do. And then one more thing, we have Marcella. She's the one that they always have run into Marcella. You know what I'm saying? Marcella always gets time to go to HR or they put her in laundry. They just do weird stuff to Marcella. So yesterday when I'm there, I said, hey, they have me on so I said, okay, well, I'm supposed to do like the nourishment room and breakfast, right? I said, no. I said, normally I do that. She was like, well, no. She said, I'm supposed to. I said, Marcella, I'm on H3, like, you know, all the time. You're on H2, like, you know, from time to time. I said, I got the nourishment. I got the breakfast. That's something that I normally do. Well, I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble. You're not going to get in trouble for something that I normally do. Like something that I always do. You don't have to try to be important because you're on H2 today. That you're thinking like, you know what I'm saying, you have to do that. Mom, I just had to tell my mom. I just had to tell her, well, Mom, she does it all the time. Then not only that, Wanda gave her like 4 rooms that had to be discharged. But then Bev is like from like guest services. So like when different people like new admissions come in, Bev like it's like, you know, like tells me like, you know, if they left or that room has to be long story short. Bev came over to me yesterday. She said, Jay, you had 222. I said, well, you know, that's technically like, you know, Marcella's area. I said, well, what's going on? She was like, well, Marcella got like, you know, a couple rooms over here, and she's like, the other thing about her is, like, she's like, get everything out of here, but then I guess she's like doing it for like not making the beds and stuff. And Marcella, you already know once we clean up the room, it's ready for the new admission. So then, I guess Wanda had left early. She Wanda probably left at like 1 o'clock or something yesterday. So I just told Wanda, I just said, Mama, we had to get you this, your clean room. I said, yeah. I said, I also did 221. You know what I mean? He said, here's Marcella. Wait, Jay, did Beverly ask you to do that room? I just said, I know you had a lot of rooms, and Bev just asked me if I could pour it real quick. Well, I was supposed to do that. Mom, she wasn't even through like the rooms that like she had to do. That's why I didn't even say Bev said that. Bev said this, I just said, Bev just asked me if I could take care of it. After Bev was the one that did tell me Marcella was hand fast in the room. She's like, you know, getting this stuff out of there, or like not putting the dinner on the bed, or like go back to the room. Because she doesn't just get it like all done. You know what I mean? But I know what she meant. Cause when a person passes away or leaves, you go in there. If some of the stuff that you take it. It's not supposed to be like, oh, they're going to donate it or get rid of whatever trash. Clean it up, put new lid on it. You don't go in there, you know, pack the room or take all the stuff off and clean it, but then don't put like the lid in it, and then I guess like you'll go back to that room. Like, you know what I mean? Different admissions and stuff come in. That's why I see why they be doing Marcella because stuff like that, you know what I mean? Or not at maybe like around 8, 9 o'clock. If we get there at 7 and she's already oh yeah. So I don't even say that. I just go, oh, for real? Like, oh, you know, and then I see Wanda over here, like, you know what I mean, talking to her about it. And she was like, does Wanda ever like say anything to you? I was like, no, because no, she really doesn't. She really like she doesn't come to me and be like, oh Jay, you got to do this or this. She don't really she does it to Marcella because the time that Marcella, you know, she worries about everything else and then what you're supposed to do. So do what you gotta do and they won't come for me. That's why I think they don't come for me because I mean sometimes you want to say those things, but it's never like what I'm not doing or you have to do this or they're complaining, like, you know, it don't be like that, but they be on Marcella's ass because I see why. You worry about every single thing else. Just do what you gotta do and get out of here. That's all.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
So is this president, not president, so he passed away, but this president, he's a man. His name is Bishop. Okay, Bishop is president at Chattanooga. Bishop's wife lives across the water part of the lot. So Bishop is like one of my wife's wife is Lady she said she comes to work and she gossips about everybody, everything, people like Morris Tail, stuff like that. And I always say to that, whatever people, we always talk about whatever people talk about us, they're talking about everybody else. You never go and tell them to say it. Okay? So I never say it. I always let her talk. And sometimes she said, oh, you be like, I laugh, right? So I said all that to say, so this one time, this lady, how much this, okay, all right, that's the first part of the story, okay? The middle part of the story is, I probably told you, there's two, residents there, so always has something to say, okay? So, but yeah, that's the first part of the story, so the end part of the story is, one time I was that had something to say, their daughter,
Yes.
and she went to give me like $20, right? So I have to mention to the lady, little name, I said, you know what? I said, that's fine. You know, she wanted to ask me, she said, I'm going to $50, for her, like water and stuff. I said, I'm sorry, you like money or whatever, I'm glad that you were able to help out, your daughter, that's the first shifts that are going in that they need to be filled, for extra hours or something, whatever. So one shift was from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. So today's long story short, that was Friday. So I was to work on this past Saturday morning. Now I was myself because the guy that works in the car, why did he have to scrub? I was like, yes, he was up there. He's like, yeah, the ordinary. So, I got this and he's like, and he's not 45, so he said, he was like, yeah, I got this and like, rest of the stuff, which probably maybe like a 2 that you have to get. He said, I thought I would come up here, so but it's okay. I thought I would come up here, help you get like the start. Anyway, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't do so much, right? Okay, so then, he did the same thing on Sunday morning. Okay. All right, so Monday, Monday, so Friday, not Monday.
top 10 million in his life. That nigga sack. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Yes. Yeah. It's always one of the two family members like that. Right. Oh, weird too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All big cards.
exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It gets like this. Because, but like we said, at work and stuff, people do differently. But then once they go home and like think about it, and you know what I mean, you don't really like feed into it. Then they're, texting and all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why it's funny that you said that. Because I have wound up blocking Mary, and Wanda on my phone. And it's, it's nothing out of it. It's nothing out of like nothing like that. But it's, I don't. If it's not really like work related or nothing like that, I don't want you calling me or my day off or nothing about anything. You know what I mean? Like, she always says, Mama, you alright? Don't let it overwhelm me. You're my best friend. But you know, stuff like that, I still really don't really care for that either. Because, like we say, if you up here saying something about everybody else, and you might be like cool with me, but like we're cool, and I keep it neutral because like you're my manager, so I'm gonna respect it. But anything outside of that, I don't really have to like talk to you about. Like I said, Marcelo might call and bust it up with you and try to do this. Carla might try to do whatever. Mom, I don't be extra. I don't. That's why she always asks me, "You okay, Mama?" And I'm like, "I'm okay because I'm doing my job. I'm not really coming to you like everybody else is." You know what I'm saying? One more thing. It's this one, like how like it might be extra job too. I don't know, but like some people have like one-on-one where like what I'm saying, like they have to have 24 supervision or whatever like that, and there's like somebody that come in and watches over that. One girl, she was like I forgot her name, but every time I see her. And she's smart. She's so nice. She's so sweet. You know what I mean? Every time I see her, hey, and I always know when you're here. You know what I mean? And I know when you're not here. She got a little accent, and she's so sweet. You know what I mean? Because she's one of the caregivers for some guy, David Susie. You know what I mean? And she was like, I could just tell you have like a heart. And then she said, she was like, I'm gonna tell you, you are so beautiful. I said, oh, I said, you are too, thank you. And she was like, you always have like, like the room smelling good. She was like laughing and stuff. I said, oh, she said, I always see you go in and out of the room. She said, they because like she's like an aide for the guy that she might not be under like what I'm under because he has his own like caregiver or whatever. So she was like she said I just want to tell you yes she was like I just want to tell you, she was like I love you, and I was just like oh my, like I said I didn't know what to say, but it was just so sweet. She was just like she said like when I do see her, she was like hey beautiful, and sometimes I hate people do all that, but I know you just trying to be nice or whatever, that's fine. But she was just like I was the guy named so she's like, I love you. And I was just like, I said, I love you too, But I know what she meant. And she said, I wish they trained, she said, I wish, like, you trained everybody, because some people just come in here or they don't come in here, but I always know when you're in here, and that's how Wanda be towards me too. Sometimes when different complaints come through to you in different emails, she's like, oh no, Jay, I already know like what you do, so I know such a family complaining, but a lot of people do like say that to me. I'm not the neatest, I'm not like the neatest, the cleanest, but if I did come in the room or if I didn't come in the room, because like you said, exactly, yes, exactly. called and said, oh, you're 229 or whatever, 229. Like the people that had the also too, like the private characters, they were like complaining. She said, I was in their room and their room was fine, and and then somebody else came to me yesterday. They were like, don't if you could just touch up, I think it was like one of like the head nurses said, look, if you could just touch up 229, I said it's fine, but the family saying, people on earth when they do see me come in the room, but then they still complain. Like if you do see me come in the room, and if you wanted me, because you have like one or two people that just sit there and just stare at you when you're doing your job, with like the private people. Well, if you're sitting there already looking at what I'm doing, it's kind of hard for me to sweep around if you're there. But if I'm in the, like if you, Mom, what I don't like is if you see me come in the room, if you do want me to sweep, just say that. Instead of having to email somebody, all you gotta do is just say to the housekeeper, when you see me, you think you can sweep around over here, and if you get out the way, that's no problem. But for you to go behind my back and say the room wasn't clean, I hate that. Because then it makes me look like I didn't do the room, but I know all you had to do was say, can you get over here? And that'd be no problem. And stuff like that just gets me because I don't want to look like I'm not getting in my room when you know the hell you see me in there. Don't do that. Don't make it seem like wasn't nobody in here. And that's when I said, oh no, Mama, she complains about everything, but I still don't listen because I'm coming to me for nothing. When I know that I was in there. Like, she wasn't doing it. What? She wasn't doing it. They're not supposed to do that. We had signs up in rooms. We had signs up that do say it's really not supposed to be, because there were people doing it at our job too, Mom. Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm glad you told you. Some people, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad she did tell you. Because some people are just, and mom, that happened to us a few, like 2 months ago. There started to be rooms. Like first they weren't here, but the time was just like it's supposed to be like no like videotape because like one of the guy residents, his daughter was like, I guess like like reporting, I guess like the aid, like health or different things like that. But people feel uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, people do stuff like that. I'm glad that she did this tell you just for general purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at me now. Watch this. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It make it seem like it's making it seem like it's you too. You know what I'm saying? But they say everybody and knowing that you are going in there doing it. You know what I'm saying? And they be emailing. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. Like they ain't gonna say I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see me doing. That's what I'm saying. And that's how I was the other day. Like when whoever was in there, I said yesterday. Matter of fact, I said I said when we're getting complaints, and like there's different aids. There's different like private takers. Like same thing. Somebody might be 73. I don't know how often they're in there because I'm only there from 7 to 3. So I don't know if they're there from 7 to 7 or 7 to I don't know. But I just told her I said I said and the lady that was in there doing my shift, like your private caregiver, she might have not even been the one that said something, sent the email. But I just wanted to tell her, like I said, I had to come in here and clean this room because there was like something on paper. She was just like, oh. She was just like, well, I guess I'll just step out in the hall. But still, I don't know if it was her that sent the email or somebody else. But I just wanted to let her know that I'm coming in here, sweeping underneath the beds, doing whatever, and spraying whatever to let you know that somebody was definitely in this room. You don't have to email, like please, don't include me in, like, if I'm off or something like that, I had nothing to do with it. But when I am here, don't make it seem like the room didn't get clean. Like mom, it might have didn't get clean one time, like if I was off or whatever. I don't know what the next person does when I'm not there. But don't include me and make it seem like it don't never get done. Please don't do it. Don't. And that's why Wanda kind of felt that too. She's like, oh, Jay, She said, I went in the room and the room was clean. Now, I don't know if she went in the room or not, you know what I'm saying? But still, she was just like, the room was clean, it was fine, but they complained about everything. And, they're one of the ones, too, that, like, even like, there's somebody in bed B, the lady, Leah, whatever, she's in bed B, but nobody's in bed A. Right? Nobody's in bed A. As soon as I went in there, she was like, we're not getting a roommate, are we? I said, I don't know if we're getting a roommate, but they told me to make sure this side. I said, I don't, because right now the lady Leah, she's in there by herself. So when I went in there and told her that I had to like clean the room, she's like, we're not getting a new roommate, are we? I said, I don't know if the new roommate's coming here today. All I was told is I had to clean the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people think, like first of all, we do have, like, 1 or 2 or 3, like, 4 rooms, and you have your private room, but that might cost more. I don't know if someone's coming here. They just tell me if I can just clean that room. And then when I clean the room, I'm going to clean the whole room, not just that area. And then you have some people that, but mom, they have some people that just will sit here and, like, just look at you. And sometimes I have to like look up. I look up I mean, like damn. Exactly.